Worried about
Hello,
him.
viewers.
What does he have
Playing
to do with
Fallout,
any of this
escaping
anyway?
Vault 101.
Probably nothing. Which is why you need
I need to
tell me
avenge
where he
the
is,
death of Jonas,
so I can talk to him.
poor innocent man that the
One
Overseer
more time.
rudely murdered.
Do what your dad says, Amata.
No, please.
Well, 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 if it isn't Wally Mac's dad.
No!
Leave her alone.
That's enough, officer. He's here. Don't let him get away. Guards, help! He's here. Don't let him... I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is.
I'm here to kill you. Jonas was my friend.
A regrettable incident. But will killing me bring back your friend? Think a moment. If you really care about your fellow citizens, killing me is the worst thing you could do. Without an overseer, the vault would be plunged into chaos and disaster. Surely you can see that as well as I. Come now. Turn yourself in and we can resolve this whole thing peacefully. Just because your father betrayed us doesn't mean you have to.
My father's no traitor, but you're a murderer and a thug.
Let's let history be the judge of that. If you had paid attention to Mr. Broch, you'd understand that history is invariably written by the victor.
And that victor's me.
And I intend to be the victor. You won't survive the night. Guards, help me!
What a dictator. No dictator wins on my watch. Am I crippled or something? Because I'm walking slow, and that usually only happens when I'm carrying too much, but I'm not, so... What? Why is my guy walking so slow? I'm not carrying too much. Oh, I'm not. Not carrying too much, and there we go. I don't know what I did there.
Like, get away from me! I can't talk to you right now.
Whatever. I'm not the murderer here. Your dad is. It's his fault. Jonas. Sorry, Jonas. Sorry I couldn't get here earlier. If Butch and his leather-cat delinquents accost Amata one more time, they'll have more to deal with than their acerbic teacher. Their services have come in handy upon occasion, I must admit, but they're starting to become unruly. If dogs become feral, they must be put down. I'll have to remind Butch of that upon our next meeting. Just what Vault 101 needs. An absent-minded, sexually repressed sycophant. Beatrice has served Vault 101 admirably for years, but her mind is growing feeble. I'll have to speak with our good doctor about some kind of long-term pharmaceutical solution. We may at least be able to keep her comfortable and quiet until she passes on. This guy's a jerk. I never should have assigned Jonas as James' assistant. He was always too idealistic for his own good. Now he spends every waking minute with a good doctor, who gleefully fills his ears with even more idealistic nonsense. I've considered reassigning him, but the truth is Jonas is a fine medic in his own right, and hiding him down in maintenance would be a terrible waste of resources. Every time I try to get Amada to open up, she just pushes me further and further away. Since she was a child, I've tried to instill in her the virtues I have made this vault what it is today. Loyalty, honesty, commitment, hard work. She does try, and with a lot of guidance has grown into a fine young woman. That makes it all the sadder that she continues to alienate me. She looks at me and sees the Overseer, not the father that has cared for her alone, since she was an infant. View scouting reports. Report 2. As our test suggested, the immediate vicinity of the vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to still be common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Rad-X with us on all future surveys, but hazard suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless. The town of Springvale is an abandoned ruin, and all pre-war roads have disappeared and are no longer passable. We encountered a group of monstrous ants which appeared to confirm Mackey's theories of mutation due to extended exposure to radiation. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study upon return to the vault to see Exhibit A. The good news is that the human civilization still survives, despite everything. We discovered a settlement known as Megaton, see Exhibit B, whose inhabitants, although somewhat wary at first, soon welcomed us into their town. We spent a good deal of time in Megaton and learned a great deal about the capital Wasteland, as the area around Washington, D.C. is now called. From them, Megaton is a fortified outpost to civilian, of sorts, but it seems the giant ants are the least of the dangers of this new world. We agreed that it would be prudent to return to the vault immediately to revise our survey plans in light of what we have learned. Lewis and Agnes remained in Megaton to serve as ambassadors and continued to collect information until we return. Ann Palmer, Survey Team Leader, February 10th, 2241. So this is the giant ant, I guess, and this would be Megaton. A letter to the Overseer from Dr. Stannis Braun. If you are reading this, emergency vault internment procedures have been initiated and you and your control group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations. You are now a vital part of the most ambitious program ever undertaken by Vault-Tec. If you have not yet read our sealed orders, do so now. They will outline the experimental protocols assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these protocols in any way will jeopardize the success of the program and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tec corporations, as outlined in your employment agreements. Your vault may or not have been selected to receive a GEC module. Please see attachment for details. Dr. Stannis Braun, Director, Societal Preservation Program, Vault-Tec Corporation. Attachment A. Vault 101 will not receive a GEC module and should operate under the guidelines laid forth in the Overseer'S sealed orders. Vault-Tec Scientific Entry, the GEC. The GEC is quite simply the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault-Tec, a terraforming module capability of creating life from complete lifelessness. After riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in a Vault-Tec patented vault, residents can then activate the GEC and create a new Earth in paradise. Craters and dust will give way to rolling grasslands and sparkling clear water. Of course, due to time and monetary constraints, not every vault will be equipped with a vault module. Open Overseer's tunnel. Time to get out of here. I love this tunnel. I wish I had one. It's pretty... Oh, wait, there's lockers here. Empty. Ooh. Take all that. What is this? Awesome. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, world I know and love. I mean, hate. Hate to love. What? Let's get at Rat Roach. heard them say they needed this door open, so I'm just watching it. If it opens, I'm gonna have to kill somebody.
Good, you're leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him.
Your father deserved to die. He was a murderer.
Oh, really? And who appointed you judge, jury, and executioner? I know he wasn't perfect, but he was my father. I thought you were my friend. He was the only family I had left. I thought you, of all people, would have understood that. You'd better get out of here before I change my mind and call the guards.
Then I'll just have to shoot you like your
I knew
murderous
you would
father.
turn up sooner or... later. You're gonna be sucked.
Die already.
You want some more?
Jesus, I'm getting out of here. Time to get out of this vault. Thanks for watching.